This is DJ Rubbish on the ones and twos. And I just come here to let y'all know it's about to get real filthy in this mother.
Actually, I should have spit my gun out. It's okay.
You're like,
I'll be cool.
hold on, my mouth is trying to wet my
2 minutes, we're
whistle.
going.
Ew.
Okay, Jam.
I wet my whistle. How old are you?
Jeremy Jam.
Yeah. Wet my
What is
whistle.
that?
No, it's the douche. Crazy
From-
hour at the douche from Parks and Rec.
Yeah.
I'm over this combo.
Ready?
Yeah.
All right. Welcome to episode 63. The podcast can now be accessed at itwtpodcast.com for spoiler-free one-sentence reviews, episode descriptions, song of the week playlist, and movie soundtrack playlist, and a submission form to be a guest on the show. You can also listen to podcasts on Spotify and Apple Podcasts on Thursdays and watch on YouTube. Might not want to watch this episode. Not much to look at. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh,
I'm not
it's
gonna
so
lie.
mean.
He begged us to come on.
Actually, no.
I
We're
would have
bags.
with that.
Get a group text.
I have Katie and Brittany on today.
This is Katie's
I
voice.
regret
This
to
is
inform
Brittany's
you.
voice.
They've been begging me to be on an episode together since like October, and I finally caved. And it was probably one of the hardest texts I've ever had to send to ask them if they want to be on the podcast together for this movie. But I felt like it was right. As I let you all know, you were second pick, but
Second and third.
second and third.
I'm very hurt. No, excuse me. Was I actually third? I'll leave.
No.
I'm out. Bye.
No, it was I text you on the group chat. That was at the
That's
same
true.
time.
That's true.
What if you did find out that like I text Brittany like, hey, should we invite Katie, and then text you? Like,
I would take my wine bottle and just walk out of here. I'd take yours too.
okay.
Just two-fisted wine.
Do you know what it took to get this
We
wine
see you
bottle
running
open?
outside.
Do you know what it took to get this bottle open?
It is very hot in here. Actually, now that you say it, like now I'm sitting down and settling into
So
it.
if I if I strip, is it okay?
I mean, I think that's what the audience is expecting anyway.
Alright, well actually though, I'm taking it off. I'm so hot.
All right. Well, Brittany is stripping in the studio, so maybe you do want to watch the YouTube video now. Katie.
No, you definitely don't.
Yeah, maybe I was.
This bitch.
They all
This
repeat
bitch.
guests on the show. Brittany was on for what were you on? It 2.
It chapter 2.
It Chapter 2, and then Katie was on actually for Joker.
Joker, so very fitting.
Very fitting.
Wow, that was kind of cool.
Yeah, I mean, it was.
He planned this the whole time.
pretty
He knew
good.
we wanted you on here.
What'd you say?
So I'd like to think that you're a third choice,
Mm.
actually.
So who's really the third choice?
I'm okay with it.
I'll let you all know after the podcast. Katie, arguably the best trainer in Detroit.
Yeah,
That's a nice
it's not
thing I said.
arguable. It's actually set in stone at this point.
Number one trainer in Detroit, rated by us just right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just us two.
Just us two, yeah. We
I
give
give her like a
We can-
4.5.
Have like a Yelp
4.5
thing
out
going
of
on,
5.
right?
4.5 out of 5 on Yelp.
Definitely one of the top 5 friend of me.
Wow.
Katie's definitely a top 5 friend of me for me.
I hope I'm number 1 for that too.
Um,
I don't do well with rejection, so
definitely top 5. You know, that's not rejection. I feel like you can't be mad at top 5.
Yeah.
I
right?
can't be subpar.
Yeah.
I have to be number 1.
So number 1, for now, for the sake of the podcast, and then we have Brittany on here. Brittany, shockingly, was one of my favorite episodes, actually.
Really?
Shockingly.
Is it because
he said nothing about my episode?
I know, right?
It's
You
because
know-
I popped that bottle at the beginning.
You know what? I don't know if that was the highlight.
Oh.
For me, it might have been for some of the listeners, and obviously for you.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, she drinks more.
I don't know. I don't know what. I don't know. I think you just. I didn't have low expectations.
Yeah.
But my expectations were like, okay, I think she'll be like a good guest, and then you were actually really great. So
It's the wine.
yeah, I was
What
shocked.
can I say?
Katie's was. I thought Katie was going to be a pretty good guest, and then she
Yeah.
was a pretty good guest. So
Oh, I wasn't expecting that retort. I thought you were going to tell me it was terrible.
you thought it would
as
be me.
usual.
See, look,
Yeah,
I was.
as usual.
I had a
was
compliment.
surprised.
But yeah, no, it was actually surprisingly good. So now here we are, and I don't like doing horror. I don't like horror movies. So then I was already like, it was stupid. It's a horror movie, and then we actually had a good conversation about
Oh,
it.
yeah.
So
I love horror movies.
definitely
so.
go back and listen to those episodes if you have some time. I did not like Joker. Katie did like Joker. Obviously, Joker won a ton of awards, so that might be good to go back and listen to in retrospect too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It would, for reference, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. So when do you all go see this?
Todd was wrong because it won a bunch of awards. So
I was right. It's just a lot of people are wrong. There's a lot of people wrong out there.
Yeah.
We're gonna go with that.
I feel like I'm in the middle.
Right?
you literally are.
Literally in the middle.
Literally.
When did you all go see this?
Yesterday.
Did you all go together?
Separately.
No, okay, so-
Yeah.
I literally went
I
by
found
myself at
Tuesdays.
1:30.
I went by myself at 12:30.
Oh, that's crazy.
Whoa.
Yeah.
We all both at where? Where'd you go? Imagine.
MJR because $5 Tuesdays.
So it's Imagine,
Oh,
FYI.
Ooh.
And MJR has free popcorn, so does Imagine on Tuesdays too.
Well,
So
I
that's
brought my
fine.
grapes. So
There you go.
Yeah, you can judge me all you want. And I brought a protein bar too.
Okay, the protein bar is a little far. I do bring grapes, but the protein bar. I
It's
don't know
like a
the protein
candy bar but healthier.
Oh, okay.
Like I said,
I
I'm
don't
the
like
best
any of your
trainer.
choices, and I
Yeah,
don't
I'm
like
about to say,
anything
yeah.
that you're saying right now. So let's move on.
I don't like your face.
I'm not running this podcast, everyone. We're over it.
I went and saw this movie after a 90-minute workout at Orange Theory, and they're usually 60 minutes, so this one was kind of tough. This was the first time I ever did a 90-minute, and then you just go and sit for whatever 2 hours to watch this movie about. I definitely need a Theragun. What are your thoughts on Theraguns or therapy guns in general, Katie, our professional here?
Therapy guns.
Like Theraguns or like the Theragun or like a Hypervolt thing. You know what I'm
The
talking
gun
about?
that she is. Are you talking about the gun
Okay.
she had in it that shot out the like?
No. Oh my gosh, you all don't know what therapy guns are?
No.
Wait, all right,
What is this?
I have no idea. Is that like a comforting
You've totally seen it. Okay.
gun?
I know. It
comforting
sounds
gun.
like it would be.
I'm actually
Therapy
very-
dog. I'm behind therapy dogs.
Oh yeah,
all
I'm
the
with
way.
you. Yeah, cheers.
I can't
Full
believe
support.
like
Cheers to therapy dog.
okay, so she is just a trainer just right now. You've seen these, right?
Oh, massage guns.
Corey,
Yes.
Yeah, I love
Okay.
massage guns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yes, I wanna get it. Like Theragun is like the best one,
Ooh.
and I really want to get one of those. And I think that would have been nice to have. Obviously, couldn't have taken it in the theater,
Right.
but that would have
It's
been
loud.
clutch.
People would be
that'd
like,
been
"That's
clutch.
interesting."
A vibrator in
Yeah.
the theater.
They would have been looking over like, what is he doing over there? I just say like, look away. I guess yell at him.
Yeah.
But
Don't
yeah,
look
no.
at me.
He changes out the heads.
Yeah.
Periodically.
No.
Okay, was that too
Todd,
far?
no.
Too far. Way too
I
far.
apologize.
I know.
everyone.
I already had to strip,
Leave.
and
The,
everyone.
the
Yeah.
vulgarity in this episode.
I mean, it is birds of prey, so I guess we'll let it slide for this
Yeah,
episode.
we
It is a
should.
family podcast, though, for those listening.
Oh.
If this is your first time tuning in, this is a family podcast, so
Apologies.
disregard them. Oh my gosh! But no, I can't believe you all have never heard of Therapy Guns before. Also, I saw a preview for this movie, Bloodshot with Vin Diesel. I had forgotten all about Vin Diesel.
Yeah.
Like literally had not thought about him. Didn't know he was still doing stuff. But
Yeah.
I saw that.
Either.
I
Have
had the
you all
biggest crush on him when I was younger.
Vin
Really?
Diesel?
The biggest crush. I don't
Wow.
know what it was.
That's weird.
I don't know what it was either, but
Me either.
Interesting.
Guys, it was when I was young.
okay. How young? Like
Younger
2
than I
years
am
ago?
now. Like probably like I don't know, like high school,
We
middle
go to your-
school. I don't know.
We're gonna go to your house and just see like Vin Diesel like posters all over your wall. Like,
Mhm,
you're
with
gonna
hearts
wanna-
all over him. Mhm.
Is that why you deleted all your pictures on Instagram? You're gonna just start posting Vin Diesel pics now?
She wanted to be ominous,
Yeah.
What does that mean?
like mysterious.
No, I just honestly don't care. I just don't want to post. Guys, are we really? We're not talking about my Instagram right now.
Yeah,
this
let's
is a
go-
podcast
let's-
about something important.
And we also
Person.
get off topic. Come on. You said in the
exactly.
intro.
Oh, alright.
Listen.
So all right, so actually let's take a turn here real quick. What's up with Instagram? What's happening?
I just don't want pictures on there. Is that like a big deal? I don't know.
I mean,
is that
I-
a big
kind
deal?
of a
I mean,
big deal.
I feel like if it was Twitter, it would make a little bit more sense. But you know,
I don't see the point of posting pictures for people to like them and like they just disappear in like people's brains. Like what? Like in what? To
Oh, so
like
you gotta
refer
be
back to
memorable.
what? You know.
I get it, but also then why do you have an Instagram? Because that's all the Instagram
Oh,
is.
so you can
I know.
create-
So I thought about
Yeah.
deleting it, but then I know my mom will think that I had died or something. Swear to God. Swear.
Does she not call?
No, she does. Listen. So my mom will like, she will know as soon as I delete it, or I like, if I don't post something, she will be like, "Are you okay? Are you like, is everything okay?
And then
Why
you
did you
say-
delete it?" And I'm like,
yes, and now she knows you're alive.
Exactly. Just
"No," she'll
say
be like,
one
"Because I
time,
haven't
yeah.
seen your Instagram in a minute," and I'm like, "Mom, it's not like it's that big a deal."
Yeah, just tell her
Oh
that.
my god.
But she likes to see it, guys. I don't
You know what? We're gonna keep moving on then. 'Cause
Alright.
We're gonna talk about this
Guys, I had
afterwards.
already said let's move on.
I know.
You can't tell
I know.
me now that
that
we're
is yeah, I
moving.
know, right? We make
Alright.
you talk
a
about
little
it.
bit more.
I
And
need
tell you
more
to shut up. Have you all? Wow.
Oh.
Whoa. Getting aggressive here.
Oh, man.
I wish you could have heard that.
The slurps.
Yeah, they also brought wine on set, and what you just heard was Brittany drinking that wine.
And
It sounded
I-
a lot worse in the headphones. Just heads up. Have you all had?
I can't wait.
Have you all started eating Girl Scout cookies? Girl Scout cookies. Are you Girl Scout
I
cookies?
had one tag along. I love tag alongs.
When you say one, do you mean a box or just literally
no,
one?
just one.
It's cutting season.
Yeah, it's cutting season. I hate being into fitness sometimes. I also had one Thin Mint, I'm not gonna lie. And I wanted a Samoa, but I didn't eat it.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
You're getting off.
Not everyone can do what I do, okay?
No, really
I
though,
hate
like
you.
that stuff. I don't think I can even.
So, have you had any Girl Scout cookies?
Oh yeah, I've had like boxes.
I've
at
had
this
3
point.
boxes of
Ooh.
Thin Mints in one weekend.
Oh yeah.
I'm
And
so
Yeah.
jealous. Did you freeze them?
I did not.
I'm
I
so
get
good in
impatient and I'm just like
freezer.
going nuts. I do. They are great in the freezer,
Yeah.
but
Oh.
they're great. Like
Okay, you've
honestly,
had them like that. It sounds.
Oh,
like
they're
you choose
amazing
to
in the
have them
freezer.
like room temperature.
yeah. I mean, I like them both ways. I think honestly,
them both ways
they
too,
are the
yeah.
only cookie that are just as good hard as they are fresh.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Oh yeah.
I can't think of another cookie that's like, nope, it's just not the same. Like, I love Oreos, but if you freeze Oreos, like, I'd be
Yeah,
like,
I've
oh.
that's
never
weird.
done that.
No, I mean, I would never. I would never
Oh.
even tried it. But like, why? Like, why would you?
Yeah.
But, like Thin Mints, like it tastes amazing both ways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want a Thin Mint shake. I've actually been wanting to make that here
It's
soon.
pretty good. They're pretty good.
You made one?
No, but we
Oh,
have
just
them.
at the edge?
Yeah. Oh God,
Oh,
please don't say
no.
those words right now.
Katie's plugging her
what
job.
words?
Zero edge pride right now.
I almost sent you a snap the other day of
Wait, zero edge right now. I'm gonna say that on camera.
It's
Alright.
fine. It's too late.
I almost sent you a snap. I was at the gym the other day and it was like they had some of those like flash sales for edge gear and I almost sent you like a snap like, yeah, you want me to get you something while it's off? Why it's discounted?
Yes, please.
Oh my gosh. Do
Needs
you have,
more crop sweatshirts.
yeah,
No,
right.
I want double XL. Everything, please.
Just baggy, all
Yeah.
right to the knees.
Oh my gosh. All right, we got to move on before we never get to this.
I know, we
get to
never
this,
will,
right?
yeah.
Um,
I'm kind of-
song,
I'm kind of
oh, I
curious.
forgot to tell you. You all should have known though because you've been guests before. Song of the week.
Oh.
11 by Khalid. Have you
I
guys
feel like
heard
someone
it?
else. I feel like someone else picked that a couple weeks ago. I can't remember. But
It's by far my favorite song right now. I could listen to it on repeat.
wait a second. I'm gonna see if that's the one I downloaded the other.
Yeah,
other day.
you need to check it out because it is.
I do
like,
have one. Let me
Take your
just look it up real quick because I'm really into it.
Don't look at my laptop.
sorry.
Okay.
No, I'm messing with you. I'm joking.
So, I think you pronounce his name like Love.
Oh, yeah.
L-A-U-V.
Love.
Love. Mean it.
Leo.
Mean it by
Yeah, me-
Love.
No.
It's just like it's like poppy, but also calming at the same time. So I've just been like having it on
Oh, you're so
repeat. I
cute.
did a bunch
So
of
it's like
spring
having a
cleaning.
vodka Red Bull.
Ew to both of
What?
those things. Both
love it.
those
Oh, that is-
ingredients are
yeah,
not-
this
I
is
just
the-
thought it was like having a vodka Red
That
Bull.
song is the jam. Yeah, I did
Right?
download this the other day.
Yeah.
11 by Khalid is the jam.
Oh, yeah,
I love Khalid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He cannot do wrong in my eyes. I
No,
swear to God.
his
He has
voice is,
every
like,
single song he
perfect.
makes.
Great singer.
Yeah.
Great singer. He's kind of like, I don't know. This might be too far to say because he's pretty new on the scene, but he's almost like a Weeknd, where it's like if he makes something, it's probably going to be
Yeah.
a big hit. I mean, the Weeknd has more hits, obviously, and has
Yeah.
been around longer, more established. But I feel the same way about both of them in terms of like I'm not a huge fan of either, but there's certain songs that they make that are I'm like that's fire. Like the Weeknd, honestly.
I'm not a huge fan of the Weeknd.
I'm not a huge fan of the
I've-
Weeknd.
I've never
I'm
been,
a little
but-
bit offended you compared him to Khalid, but that's okay. Like everyone is entitled.
Wait a
We'll graze over.
wait a
Yeah,
second.
me too.
I'm gonna throw out there before we move on to my song of the week. The Weeknd is undoubtedly better than Khalid, but like not even close. But I like Khalid. Like I said, I like them both about the same. But like in terms of just like how much music I like support by them, but like I feel like the Weeknd is more talented. Like just objectively.
I think it's still really fresh with Khalid, so let's just give him some time, please.
Okay, that's fair. That's
Okay.
totally fair.
You
Totally
know,
fair.
The Weeknd has been around a minute. We all he's been in like the soundtrack for movies
Yeah.
and whatever. Like, give Khalid.
We'll
a
give
minute.
Khalid a second. Okay,
Yeah,
that's cool.
please.
That's fair.
And he's super young.
Oh my
He
God,
is
he's so
yeah, he's
young.
super young.
18, 19
Yeah.
now. Yeah.
And he's not like just think about when he has some like years on him. You know.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. We'll give him some time. My song of the week is "The Other Side" by SZA and Justin Timberlake. It is off the Trolls 2 soundtrack. Before you judge me for saying that, do you all know the song "Can't Stop the Feeling" by Justin Timberlake?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was off the Trolls, the first movie. So off
Okay.
that soundtrack. So yes,
Not judging. I haven't heard it, so I
it's
can't
pretty
judge.
good. It's pretty good. I told someone the other day. I threw it on the playlist the other day for class. And I told someone like, "Yo, there's this like song by like SZA and Justin Timberlake. It's off the Trolls 2 soundtrack." And they like looked at me like I was like, "No, it's fire. Like I promise you. Like it's pretty good. Definitely check it out." Good vibes. It's kind of like a summer type of song,
Oh.
which doesn't necessarily. Actually, it is sunny today, but it doesn't really fit like the gloomy winter/spring of Michigan. But it does fit San Diego.
Don't put those types of vibes out here.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah.
You're leaving in a week. Let's chill.
I know.
Let's chill.
Right?
Oh, my heart.
I'll send you all pics.
I know.
I'll send
No,
you
we
pics.
want to be. We want an invite.
Yeah. I mean, that's.
I'm definitely going to visit.
Yeah.
I know,
Please do.
right?
Please do.
Yeah.
I just got my apartment. I'm excited. So.
It's going to San Diego. It's very sad.
Yeah, so if you try to call me and it says like, this number is not in service, something like that, you have been blocked. I didn't get I didn't get a new number.
You have been blocked.
I have been blocked.
Yeah, the number's not in service. I just literally just blocked you. So next segment, random rapid fire. You both have done random rapid fire before.
Oh, yeah,
we
we have.
survived. Let's bring it.
Let's bring it again. You each are gonna answer each question. Who wants to start first? Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna ask that because both are gonna be like me or me. And all right, we're just gonna go Brittany alphabetical order. Starts with B. Brittany will go first, and then Katie
Alright.
can answer. What's the most dramatic thing you've ever done after a breakup?
Oh my god.
Which is crazy that I put this in here
Very
not
recent.
knowing.
That I had
Very
recently just had a breakup.
Yeah.
I know, right? Oh god, most dramatic. Okay. I don't like whoever wants to say what their most dramatic thing.
How about
is.
this? Most dramatic that you feel like sharing?
Yeah, because I wouldn't. Okay, I'm not going to say anything. This is your question.
Oh, this is your question too.
No,
You're gonna
honestly,
say-
I want to be like honest with you guys. Like,
you can tell us off camera,
okay,
like off the podcast. You can tell us.
Yeah, he'll edit this out.
We'll
Okay,
pass.
so
Are
you're
we gonna pass?
yeah.
All
Well,
right.
no, I mean, like I'll talk, but like any any girlfriend would do this. I feel like they're somewhere, so you make a point to go there to be like hot and like push up bra when you're like young, like
Okay.
like you're
Yeah,
feeling
okay, that's not
yourself. I
crazy.
feel like it's not
That's
like
not crazy.
No, it's not crazy.
yeah,
at
like
all.
I feel like I haven't done anything psychotic.
No, I mean that's
No.
not like that. You were hesitant as if you were gonna say like I like blew his car up. Like,
Oh
no.
yeah, no.
Okay,
I've never
got
been like I feel like I've always been pretty like
Yeah.
No, that's pretty.
for the
that's-
most
that makes
part
sense.
mellow.
That's pretty
yeah.
reasonable.
Yeah, mellow with everything.
Katie, what you got?
Okay, so I didn't have I had a long-term boyfriend throughout all of college, right? So I didn't ever have any like wild experiences or anything. But we broke up back in October, I think it was.
Yeah.
So after that happened, I had gone on dating apps and stuff, and just hung out with some guys, I guess.
Yeah.
And
I feel like I know the Katie. I feel like I
kinda
know the
just,
most dramatic thing.
Oh yeah.
I don't know, just kind of just jumped
Oh, yeah.
from one to the next, but it wasn't an
That's
excessive amount.
No, and you know what? That's normal. I
And
feel
whatever.
like.
Anybody that's judging me right now, I know all of you have done this, so
You're right.
don't.
There's no judgment.
But yeah,
It's a
we're
family
fine.
podcast and a judgment-free podcast.
Yeah, but you know that feeling you literally feel like you're out of your own body, that's
Yeah.
not something you would do at all.
Yeah.
That was me. I was just wild, carefree, and I don't
But you
care.
had the best time, right?
I did.
Now you have
100%.
pigtails.
No regrets.
And now you
I
have
have
pig-
pigtails.
You got pigtails out of it.
Yeah, unfortunately.
All that
Brittany
matters.
told me to do this to my hair, so don't blame me.
It's all good. We're gonna let it slide today. We're gonna let it slide now. No,
I
if we
like
see
it. I love the
a couple weeks from now
enthusiasm.
with that, then I'll be
Yes.
like, yeah, don't come out to San Diego. Like, no, I'm just kidding.
Don't come out to San Diego.
I love the enthusiasm for the movie though.
Yeah, so
Um,
enthusiastic. I actually didn't. Okay, I didn't want to
Go
see
ahead.
this movie, but I did it anyways.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait to we actually
Just
talk
for you.
about it.
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh, that means a lot.
Okay,
Are
let me
we-
be honest. I do not like superhero movies or anything
Is your
related.
mic off?
I love
No, it's on.
I love superhero movies.
Yo. No, I don't know if it's on. I don't think your mic is on.
The whole
Oh.
time?
Brittany's mic is off.
Uh-oh.
So you might have to talk through you and
I'll
Katie have to share. Sorry,
Wow,
Brittany.
fine. I won't share with you.
Sorry, Brittany has to share with Katie.
At least I don't have to hold it. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Wait, how long has it been off for? The
I
whole
don't know,
time?
probably a while. But anyway, have you ever hit someone with a bat?
No.
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 I was hit with a bat by my sister when I was younger.
Really?
And the head. It makes
What?
so much sense. Yeah.
That does make a lot of sense now.
Yeah, that does make sense. Actually, can we get some more detail on that? Is
She
it a long
just,
story?
I think she just legitimately hated me. No, we were little. It was like a plastic.
How old is your
bat.
sister?
She's 16 months older than me.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
got it.
And I'm 26, so she's not that much older.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah. But she hated me.
Good to know.
Yeah.
You all don't hate each other now, do you?
I mean, I don't live at home, so everything's great now.
Ah, that's a yes, but I don't have to see her. That's
Yeah.
fine. What's the craziest fashion phase you've ever gone through? Minus
Ooh, that's
pigtails.
fun.
Ooh,
Oh, I'm answering first, right?
Yeah, sure.
it's a good one.
Okay, so the craziest, probably my like I always wanted to accessorize everything. So I had like rings on, necklaces, earrings. Like I was like over the top because I had worked at Guess at that time. So I was like, this is awesome. I can like accessorize everything.
Yeah.
But let's be real.
Went
No
too
one
far.
should like, like the amount I had on was a bit excessive. You know what I mean? Like it was like walking around with like
That's why we
necklaces.
need your Instagram. We need to see these pics.
It's never gonna happen, guys. No one will ever see my Instagram.
What? Katie, what's their craziest fashion phase?
Okay, so in like
I saw your dog. I saw your dog phase.
Oh yeah, it was like emo / scene. It wasn't goth.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, is there a difference?
Yes,
Can we,
there's
like,
a difference.
Okay, what is like the difference?
So my sister was goth. She wore like trip pants, like those pants with like the chains
and like the big baggy bottoms. Okay.
Extreme and like
Okay.
teardrop makeup, like in eyeliner, like down her face. Yeah.
Oh,
So at
that's
least
goth.
I didn't do that.
Okay.
But I did, like, I dyed my hair pitch black, you guys. Like, pitch black. It's blonde if you guys, like, aren't listening to this right now.
Yeah.
Or if you aren't watching this and
Yeah,
you're
right.
just listening to this right now. Good.
Oh,
Everything's fine.
Yep.
So I dyed my hair black. I had, like, purple streaks in it. And I would just wear, like, band tees every day. And I'm not gonna lie, I still wear band tees to sleep, like, every night. Because I'm still
Yeah.
emo at heart.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, you
I'm
are.
still
You
keeping
totally
it
are.
there.
You totally are.
But and like band tees every day and just like as much black as I could. So I guess not much has changed.
Yeah.
But
Not a whole lot. Just
I
the
would
hair.
tease my hair until it was like huge. I would wear like
Did you wear etnies too?
No. But Vans and Converse.
But yeah, if she wore what?
Etnies.
Etnies.
Oh no.
I want a mic.
I know. We'll see if this one works back in a little bit.
And I still have Vans and
Yeah.
Converse, I want to say. And I wear
Yeah,
them
your
all the
mic's
time.
not feeling it. But
Are you sure it's connected?
actually, we'll edit this part out. All right. All right, we're back here. Moving on. In fear of never ever getting to the movie here. Quickly going through these last few questions. Quickly.
All right.
If you could domesticate any animal, what would it be?
Oh my god. I feel like I would love to domesticate. I need to be second.
An Arctic fox. Absolutely, 100%.
Wow,
I
that's
love
quick.
them. They're so cute.
Really?
Just look at them. They're so cute.
That's quick.
I always want
I know.
them.
I'm like, I actually had to think a minute.
Mhm.
I don't honestly know. I never really put that much onto it because I just like dogs. So
I
So
love
just a dog.
all
yeah,
animals.
just a dog.
Have either of you dressed up as Harley Quinn for Halloween?
No,
I'm not that basic, no.
I could totally see it.
I have not.
I'm gonna
I know. I'm a
choose
little bit
to
offended.
take that as an insult.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was insulting.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Is it because we're blonde, Top?
It's not because we're basic. It can
Like,
be.
I'm
You know-
pretty sure she was seen in emo, and I was. I have no
You
pictures
were-
on Instagram.
you were blonde.
But you were like the homecoming queen.
Were you?
No, I was on homecoming court, but I was not the queen. I
She
just
was on homecoming court.
You wanted to be queen.
No, I did. I literally was so excited that I got to skip the football game cheering. That was why I was so excited.
Well,
Right? I don't know. I cheered for it. I have no idea what's going on. Anyways, go on.
yes.
If you could steal anything, what would it be?
Steal?
Steal anything. Yeah.
Anything.
Oh my god, anything. Oh,
I need a
rapid
minute for this
fire.
one. I
Yeah,
know.
because there's so many things I would steal.
Oh, I want to steal everything all the time.
Just thieves.
I know. It was
Just
like
thieves.
it's hard to pick. We just
Again,
we'll
going
see-
along with the theme of the movie, though.
That is true. That's why I asked. Yeah.
Money. Just money.
Okay.
Yeah.
Steal some money.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's a good pick.
I don't really
Yeah.
want to say what I would steal if I'm honest with you.
All right. Well, I'm kind of nervous to even hear it. So,
Yeah. We'll just keep it under wraps.
what superpower would you have?
Shape-shifting. So I could turn into
Like
anything or anyone, like Mystique.
Got
yeah.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I totally want to
That
be.
makes sense for you.
I would want to be invisible.
Why? Because I want to be you
Wait.
so badly. I would be you and just do the most horrible stuff. Like,
Wait. So shape shifting and then invisible. So you all just don't like how you look? That's
Yeah.
I mean,
Basically.
yeah, pretty much.
You're doing the world a favor. No, that's really selfless of you guys. Thank you.
No,
Anytime,
how would it be
Todd.
though? You can like, I'm
You
like
can be
such.
a bird and go to Italy real quick.
Right.
No, a
A
plane.
bird?
Yeah.
Why would you be a bird and go to
Wait.
And think about being invisible
Imagine
and like.
that. What would you want to be? What would you want your superpower to be? I'd want to be a shapeshifter so I could be a bird and go to Italy. Like, I love
I just
that.
want to go to
I love that
Italy.
sequence.
Why not just go then? Why not just go to Italy? Why do you have to
Or
be
be
a
in- or-
virgin?
or
Because I
be-
don't have money.
Or transport. Like, I want to be
Yeah.
able to transport myself. Like, nope, I'd rather be a
Teleport.
bird
Yeah.
Yeah.
and fly across.
Yeah.
Did you just say transport?
Yeah.
Teleport.
It's
Yeah.
the same
See,
thing.
when you don't know words.
When you don't know
I hate you all
words.
so much.
This is going really well.
All right, we're actually going to start talking about the movie now.
Perfect.
Believe it or not. IMDb description for it is after splitting with the Joker, Harley Quinn joins superhero Black Canary Huntress and Renee Montoya to save a young girl from an evil crime lord. Release date was February 7th, and right before
Valentine's Day.
Notable cast: Margot Robbie, Rosie Perez, Mary Elizabeth Winstead, and Journey Smollett Bell. Director was Kathy Yan. Nothing of note really from her as far as like what she's done in the past. And then writer was Christina Hodson, who did Bumblebee, which is a spinoff for Transformers, The Flash, which has not come out yet. It'll be out in 2022. And then Batgirl, which has been announced but doesn't have a release date yet. So obviously sticking with DC and that kind of like superhero type stuff. Runtime for this movie was 1 hour and 49 minutes. Before seeing the movie, what were your thoughts? Like, what were you expecting? All that jazz.
So I'm not a huge super like hero, like whatever villain fan. So like me, I was just like, I guess it is what it is, you know?
Yeah.
If that's fair. Like I'm
You
like,
didn't have
it'll
any
be what it
expectations,
is.
yeah.
Like I'll try, and I'll, maybe there were some parts that were interesting, but
Katie?
So I love superhero.
I
and
do know
supervillain.
this about you, yes.
Yeah, especially supervillains. Like I just find them way more interesting because they're more unpredictable. But I didn't have high expectations going in. Like I wasn't gonna see this
Yeah.
until you like he begged me to come on, and it was only $5 because it was a Tuesday. But so low expectations because I didn't like Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
But yeah, so going in, that was what I was kind of expecting was like Suicide Squad.
Same thing, yeah. So I thought Suicide Squad was really whack, and honestly, I haven't been impressed with a lot of DC stuff. I like cartoons, and they have a lot of good like animated stuff. DC does, but like a lot of their like stuff on the big screen has been unimpressive. I love Margot Robbie. I don't think she's terrific, like by any means. I think she's kind of like a mediocre actress that we kind of let slide because she's pretty. I think she kind of falls into that category. She's always kind of the same in movies to me.
yeah, I can see that.
I don't see much difference from like and she's in a lot of different roles. So I think she's in a lot of different roles, but she's kind of the same. So she kind of gets a passive though, like, oh, like she's really versatile. It's like, no, she's just playing the same person in the roles where she probably should change it up,
Yeah.
in my opinion. I don't know. Can you think of any other actors or actresses that you think fall into this category? That fall into like, you kind of are the same thing in every single one, but like for whatever reason we let it slide.
Like in other things too, not just this movie. Or...
Yeah, just in general. Yeah, not necessarily in this movie.
Oh, I wish I knew her name. She played in I think it was Neighbors with Zac Efron. I think is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Where he's in a frat house.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
woman, I feel like well, I don't know actually, because she was in the Insidious movies and she was, so maybe that was a bad
What are you
pick.
talking about? You're talking about
Oh, I cannot remember. She was in Get Into the Greek too.
Oh, I know exactly. I love her.
Yeah,
But
but like
She's the
sometimes,
same in every movie,
sometimes
yeah.
it seems like she doesn't change up. Like, I don't know. I don't feel anything, I guess, from each character.
Yeah.
She was in the Insidious
Yeah,
movies, but
yeah.
she's just very like she's always like this, like the same type of like.
Yeah,
I don't know.
she almost just has an accent. It's like nothing else but the accent.
Yeah, and then
What is
when
her
she
name?
like changes her accent.
Oh wow,
though,
that really messed it up. What was I about to say? I was interested with this movie to see how they were going to proceed with the Batman universe. Now that they do have the Joker origin movie, and that's kind of going on its own path now with its own storyline, and they even announced the second one coming out. So it'll be weird to see how that Joker story goes on. And then also you have the Batman that's being rebooted with Robert Pattinson that's coming out next year.
Yeah.
And then now you have this whole like Batman universe with Harley Quinn and Suicide Squad. So it's kind of interesting because I don't think any of those are going to intertwine. So I just don't know how, like, what DC, what are you doing? So I'm just kind of confused.
Right.
So that was all in my head going into this movie.
Yeah.
Writing for this movie. So interesting fact, it was originally called, so when I saw it, it was originally called Birds of Prey and the Fantabulous Emancipation of One Harley Quinn. They renamed the movie to just be Harley Quinn Birds of Prey due to poor opening office numbers. So when it opened up, they didn't do really well, or didn't get what they projected. So they changed the title in hopes that through like a clear title, that SEO, like it would search better online and that more people go see it. So I thought it was interesting. Like I Googled it and I was like, wait, they changed the name. So yeah, really bizarre. So I don't know if that helped.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Because when you look it up, it's just Birds of Prey, and then when you get in the theater and it shows the opening, it says like
Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
Caffeinated.
Yeah, all that stuff.
Yeah.
So they have so they had, I guess they changed the name as far as like when you go and like buy the ticket and all that stuff and when you search for it. So I thought that was kind of like an interesting move for a movie that like again we didn't have a high expectations for, and then clearly we're not the only ones who felt that way because they didn't do so hot. But yeah, no, I heard that also, or read that she was like super adamant about making this movie. Margot Robbie was, and making it R-rated. So I was kind of just interested, like why was she so adamant to make this movie? I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe she just wanted more publicity or like another chance because I feel like they didn't give her like a full chance in Suicide Squad. Like they just the direction was bad, the directing was bad, and I don't really blame Margot Robbie for that. But yeah,
that's true.
So
that's
maybe.
very true. So yeah, I don't know. She was like super adamant about making this movie. I felt like it was her attempt at like have you all seen Deadpool?
Yes.
I know you. I was say I assumed you have. Have you seen Deadpool, Brittany?
Oh,
Next question.
It's really funny. I feel like you'd actually like it. It's
You probably
really
would.
funny.
I know. I've tried, guys. I'm sorry. I'm like,
No.
I'm telling you, it's like anything that's like superhero related. It's way off my radar.
Yeah.
Way off.
No, it's fine.
Why'd you ask her here?
Right? Yeah, I know, right?
She's underqualified for the position.
Right? No, there we go. We're back. It like the mic went off for a second. I was say, oh my god, here we go
Again. I'm sorry.
Um,
I'll keep it together.
no,
Are you
but-
sure it's working?
Yeah, no, it's working.
Okay.
If we don't hear you, we just don't hear you. But Brittany, what would?
No, like I want you guys to hear me.
We'll hear you. I'll hand you my mic. How about that? Does that make you feel better?
I don't know. I'm a little bit upset if I'm honest.
All right, you'll be okay. You'll bounce back. I should have brought my other mic too. I had a backup, but I didn't bring
We
it.
can't use their mics.
Actually, that probably would be a pretty good idea.
Why don't we just I'll get the cool mic and you
I don't
guys can
think
get the
we
lame
can.
mics?
Yeah, I don't know if we can actually like unhook it here, and then I'll have to like edit stuff out again, which will just be no, I don't think we can unhook.
Just more work
Yeah, it'll just be more work.
because it
It's
doesn't
okay.
look like it's lighting up.
Yeah, it's lighting up. You're fine. You're fine. We'll just make it a little bit louder. We'll make it a little bit louder. We'll be fine. I promise you, Brett. What I was gonna ask you though was what did you think about the movie? From again, obviously you don't have the background of like knowing like obviously superheroes and seeing Suicide Squad, but what did you think about the story in general?
I mean, personally, going through my situation, I was like, it's like a feel good movie for somebody going through a breakup. Is like, you want to like, you want to be that badass when you're going through a breakup. So I feel like it was kind of empowering.
Yeah.
But like I said, I just don't like those types of movies. So like I had to like separate it from being
Yeah. No, absolutely. And I think you do have to go into this movie with like a certain like mind frame because you have to be expecting like, okay, this is about to be like silly and it's kind of wacky.
Yeah.
Like it's not going to be like the like a well written like action film. It's I don't know what category I would even put it in. It's just kind of weird and
you
just
have to
kind
be
of
open minded for sure.
You
when
do.
You go see it. Yeah.
absolutely have to be open minded with the movie. So you're not going to get like award winning like film writing or like award worthy. So I had to get my mind right, like especially like I go in and she had like a pet hyena. I'm like, okay, where are we going with this movie? Like, and it's like a CGI hyena. I'm just like, what are we doing? So I did have to get my mind right in that regard. And then once you get past, what'd you say?
His name was Bruce.
I know.
His name was Bruce, yeah, right?
Yeah, like they just made it like.
I liked how she went through the typical breakup stages. Like, you do something crazy, like she cut her hair.
Yeah.
She got a pet, even though it was a hyena.
Yeah.
Like, everything was like a hyperbole.
Yeah.
Right.
Typical, but like on a crazier level.
She like
That's
blew
true.
up that whole like
Yeah.
chemical plant or whatever.
Yeah,
like,
so I thought
it
it
was
was
just very
fitting.
because you
Yeah.
normally would like burn their pictures, but she went and she
Right.
like blew up a whole like, plant. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was definitely some funny parts, and I think when you make this type of movie, like it has to be really funny and entertaining. Like it can't be super long. Like this movie couldn't have been like a 2.5 hour movie.
No.
Like, 'cause
Oh
we would've
my
been,
God,
like I would have walked
got
out.
it. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
you would have
probably
lost
wasn't.
interest.
Right.
Yeah.
I would have walked out. So the fact that it was 1 hour and 49, I'm like, okay, not too bad. Like it probably could have been 130, 135 maybe.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it got kind of silly at the end. But overall, though, I think it was definitely parts where I laughed. Like I definitely laughed at certain parts of this movie.
Yeah.
And I felt like for the most part, it was entertaining. Like there were definitely like at the end it started getting kind of stupid. Like towards the very end, and there were some things that just make you go like, what? It didn't really make sense. But I felt like when I brought up Deadpool, I do feel like this was kind of her failed attempt at making Deadpool. And that being like Ryan Reynolds, that was a film that had been on the back burner for a while. Like they were taking a while to make that, and that was kind of his like. You watch it, you kind of feel like it's just Ryan Reynolds like stand up basically, which is amazing. Like I love Deadpool, especially the first one, and I feel like she tried to do the same thing like formula here, and it just didn't work. And I hope I don't sound like misogynistic saying that because some people might say, well, you're just saying that because you're a guy. And you're
No,
good at
I
that.
felt the exact same way. I thought it was really try hard. And
Yeah,
like,
it did.
A lot of the time where they tried to like make jokes or like make it humorous, it just like tanked.
Yeah.
Like, everyone in the theater was silent.
They did. Yeah, they definitely.
I was the only one in the theater, so.
Yeah.
That's really nice. I'm jealous.
Yeah, I was the only. So I mean,
Were
like,
you?
yeah, swear to God, I was the only one in the theater.
I love
so,
when that happens.
Yeah, so it was like Did
Did you go sit in the middle? In the
No,
desk right
so
now?
like, I don't even want to go into the story because it probably would be way too long for like the amount of editing you have to do with this.
Yeah, right.
But like, it was like my seat was like G5 and there was G6 and G4. I was like, where is my seat? So like, I know, right? Isn't that crazy? But I'm like, it doesn't matter anyways. I'm the only one in here.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was kind of funny. Like literally, there's no G5 seat
Mine
in
was
the AMC
G10.
theater.
That's weird that we had the same row.
Yeah.
But
That is.
But you
weird.
had more people in your theater, so I could literally
True.
sit wherever I wanted.
Yeah.
It was fine.
So you were limited. You couldn't do what she did.
yeah. Limited.
But yeah, no, I definitely felt like it tried hard and it just didn't. I don't know. It was some parts that were almost like cringe, like where you could tell that Margot Robbie was just really trying.
Yes.
And I'm like, oh man, like this is kind of exposing how bad of an actress you are, or how not good. I don't want to say bad because I do like Margot.
I
but
feel
it's
like
not
everyone
bad.
goes through their ebbs and flows. She probably had like really good times, but like it was just like a point where you're like, ooh.
Yeah.
I feel like she's not a bad actress inherently. I feel like a lot of it was the direction.
Yeah. Still. Yeah.
Like
yeah.
cheesy and like
It
every
was
time.
cheesy. It was very campy.
Yeah, every time they would bring up like an enemy and then say like their grievance
Oh, yeah.
against them, I
Yeah.
thought that was like really. I get it. Like as
Yeah.
a comic book, they were going for that. It just
Yeah.
felt really like forced and like not funny.
It
Yeah.
was. It was
Yeah.
like no, it just wasn't. It wasn't funny. It was. I don't know. There were parts that again where it made me laugh. Like when they showed the one guy who had the clown tattoo on his face. I did snicker a bit.
It's
Like,
like you
I
don't know.
I definitely snickered. Yeah.
I think I laughed once during the movie, but I don't remember even what happened that made me laugh.
There were It was
a little bit hard to watch. Yeah.
And some
I mean,
parts were definitely tough to watch.
for
I
someone
did
like-
look at my phone a couple times and be like, "What time is it?" Because I knew it was like an hour and 40 minutes.
I
Oh,
did
was
too.
that, yeah.
I did too.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I do
Yeah.
have to say, I even though you guys don't really like that part where they did like the grievances or whatever, for somebody like me who doesn't watch like these movies or whatever, there's so many characters. I feel like in every
That's fair.
superhero
Yeah.
movie where it helps for me to know like what she's talking about and
Yeah.
doing because like I could not follow
I
Yeah.
can see
if
that.
they didn't put that.
I
I would
wish
not
they did it in
follow.
like a different way, or maybe
Yeah.
it didn't include like so
Make it
many
so-
people. And,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It made
They
it
needed
so
to-
cheesy.
yeah.
Like every part
Yeah.
can't be cheesy and everything can't make sense. Like it was so much that I'm like, okay, so like the detective sees that she blew up the chemical plant and that she left a necklace. So now she knows that she's publicly like saying that she broke with the Joker. Like, come on, you put that together
I
from
know.
that. Like I'm just
Yeah.
like,
I
okay.
didn't like the detective that
She
much.
sucked.
No.
She
I
sucked.
I
I
didn't
didn't.
like
They
Yeah,
picked
I'll
the
be talking
worst
about that later.
person.
She sucked.
They picked the- yeah. Oh, we
thank
can talk
you.
about it later.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I'm sorry to the actress, but like her eyes freaked me out. They were like completely black. Did you guys notice that?
Montoya? Oh, I didn't know. I didn't realize that.
Like no white, like nothing. It was just like blackness.
I guess I didn't
Oh,
really
shoot,
pay
I didn't
attention
do
to
that.
that.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I know I'm going for like
I know,
physical
because
appearance
you,
right now,
like-
but-
Yeah, right?
she was actually paying
Man,
attention.
just pick her apart. Her.
I know.
Not only can she
I know,
not
I'm
act, but she
sorry.
looks horrible.
Hold my
She looks
microphone.
horrible. Okay. But yeah, Black Canary. I love her.
I love
Yes.
I literally,
her.
you guys, I couldn't pay attention to the movie in some scenes because I was just staring at her.
Yeah,
She's
thank
That's
you.
so
what I'm saying.
pretty.
I love
so
Judy Smollett.
pretty.
Yeah,
She's
she's
got a banging bod, and she's
Holy
like,
crap.
yeah,
Yeah.
she's
beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, follow her on
Oh,
Instagram.
yeah.
Like
Follow her on
I
Instagram.
love
Yeah.
like Margot Robbie. You're beautiful, but like holy crap.
Oh,
Yeah,
Journey
like,
Smollett is definitely still the show as far as beauty.
Oh,
and
yeah.
sure.
Oh, no, I thought they were all pretty. They were,
I feel like
minus
her outfit,
one,
her
too.
hair was on
Yes.
point. I'm like, I want her hair.
I know.
You know what I mean? Like she definitely
she killed it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
She was great. No, she definitely was my favorite favorite of the bunch. Her and I like the kid too. She was kind of annoying, but like I was like, okay, like like all right, we're cool. Like I look past it because you're a kid.
Yeah.
I see. That's the thing, though. For me, like, okay, I don't.
You hate kids.
I
right?
hate
Yeah.
kids.
That's
I'm
right.
sorry.
Yeah.
But so I guess that kind
That's
of
why I
missed
remember
me,
that.
because I knew what they were trying to do, and it was like using it for like
they're trying.
like ethos, like empathy.
Yeah.
And it didn't work on me, so I was
No,
just like
no.
bored. I'm like, okay, this is a kid.
I'm over her,
Let's go. Yeah.
No, they definitely tried, and it didn't really even work for like for Harley. Like at no point was it really like she had like they kind of had a bond at the end, but it was like
but
it kind of was convenience. Yeah, it was forced.
Because
Like,
it was like stole a car. Now the kid's my apprentice, so I'm a softie, and it's like I'm confused.
yeah, like you almost just
I'm
gave her up
confused.
at the end, and the only reason you didn't is because it was like, dang, you got caught. Like she pulled a gun on you, so it's like. I don't know. They tried with that, and it just was like, where do we go? It just, they seemed just like confused.
Yeah.
In direction. Same thing with Suicide Squad, like just confused. Like
I think they were
Like,
trying to make it so it's like it like appeals to everybody, probably. You know.
But by doing that, they did the exact opposite. Like they didn't even.
Now people are pissed.
Yeah, because they
I don't
chose
know.
like 5 different demographics to appeal to, and then like they all just like got jumbled up, and nothing was organized.
DC, I don't know what they got going on over
Me
there, man. They gotta
either.
get together. But
Wonder Woman, perfect. I know Todd doesn't like Wonder Woman because he's a misogynist, but
Called you out.
Not true.
You
Actually,
are called out.
the movie I was gonna say at the end of the podcast that I'm looking forward to is Wonder Woman 2.
yes, it looks so
Yeah.
It
good.
looks amazing. Yeah, it looks amazing.
I'm so excited.
And honestly, I was about to say this. Now, I'm not even gonna finish it because it sounds misogynistic. I was about to say like, I was about to say she's beautiful. So I have to go
She's
see it. But,
so
like,
beautiful.
it sounds like, oh, I hated the first one, but I'm gonna go see the second one because she's beautiful. Like that sounds horrible, but
she's in both of them though.
I know. But I'm saying like to say that I only want to see it because she's beautiful.
Oh,
sounds,
no, I
sounds
don't
kinda
know.
bad, but
Because I'm same.
yeah.
I love her so much.
If they had like a spin-off of Black Canary, we would definitely watch it.
For sure.
100%.
I want
Yeah.
a poster of her in my bedroom.
I know, right?
Yeah.
like
100%.
goals or something.
Yes.
On a high note, I do think the soundtrack was good.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't know if you all
yeah.
went back and listened to it on like Apple Music, but it's a couple
Yeah.
jams.
I
on
was
there.
really into
Yeah.
it. The cover they did of Pat Benatar's song,
Yeah.
I loved that.
Yeah, fire.
Yeah.
Was it? I think Summer Walker did it. I think it's on my phone. But yes, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they they have definitely some jams on there. It was better action than I thought. Like there were definitely scenes where I was like, oh, okay, like this was cool. Like
Yeah.
I think the scene I did really enjoy her going through the precinct with like
Yeah.
the gun with the sparkle gun.
Yeah, down the
I did
hallway
like
and
that.
everything. That was
Yeah. That was pretty cool. There were some scenes where I just was like, okay, this is stupid, but like that was cool. I think the scene, honestly, the whole precinct scene, because obviously she's going down the hallway, and then even when she's like got the kid and she's like fighting people with the kid,
Yeah.
that was pretty good. Again, better than I thought it. Like if the action was as bad as the humor, then it would have been kind of rough.
Yeah.
But I thought that was probably like a highlight for me.
I think that's the part that I laughed on the most is when she burned that guy's beard.
Oh
Yeah,
my
right?
gosh, yeah.
I love that part where she burned
Yeah.
it because she struggled the first time that she got in. She was just like so happy that she.
Yeah.
Can we talk about that man who cut the faces off of people?
Yo.
I was not expecting that.
The cutting
No,
faces,
yeah.
is not, like
Whoa.
just kill them, man. Like I mean, even
Yeah.
No,
decapitate,
but
but like just to cut their face.
If I'm gonna
off.
be honest with you, there was way too many knees broken in that movie for my comfort. Like I am terrified of knees, and she
Of
broke
knees?
so many legs in that movie that I was having such a hard time
terrified
sitting.
of knees.
I was having such a hard time sitting through it because I'm like, oh my god, she literally broke like 10 guys' knees. I swear to
I think
God.
maybe I'm psychotic because at those parts I was like, yeah.
You are. You totally
I
are.
know.
She's
Totally
psychotic.
are.
Look at those pigtails.
Yeah.
Look at these.
No,
these
she's not,
things.
something's not right. Something definitely is not right. But yeah, no, I was totally, I'm with you. Yeah, when she kept the faces off, I was like, well, this is too
Yeah.
much.
And I hate it. It was like a Marilyn Manson thing where he didn't even do anything on his own. He was the lamest villain ever.
Yeah.
Lame. He was super lame, yeah.
He had other people do it for him.
I couldn't
Yeah.
even
Just
remember
like,
his name. I had to like
Me
say it to
neither.
my
I
friend
didn't
like
look it up.
3
Black Mask or
times.
something?
I
What was
didn't-
it?
yeah.
Oh, he did say, yeah, I forgot.
Sona.
I'll tell you, yeah, his
Sona.
name, it was Roman Sionis.
Sona,
But then,
yeah.
but no, his name was like Black Man, whatever his thing was. But like,
Yeah.
that was kind of whack.
His mask
It's
It
was
like,
was
cool,
so
though.
lame. He
His
put on a
mask
mask and he didn't do anything.
No, he was
His
the same
mask
guy.
was cool. His
Like-
mask was cool though. I
the,
think they
the
would've
mask
done
itself look cool.
Right, but I wish he
No,
would have done
you know-
something with
Yeah,
it.
right,
You know
yeah,
what I
he
mean?
did.
Like,
Yeah.
I wish he would have done something with it because it was
But
so
I feel
cool.
like they totally ripped off Red Devil. Like, he
Yeah.
looked exactly like Red Devil.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I was just like, this is dumb.
I don't-
And
I
he didn't
didn't-
do anything.
I couldn't understand why they. I just didn't understand why they did it. To be
Yeah.
honest with you, because I thought like if he would have put it on and it was like, okay, now he has like some type of like super strength now,
Yeah.
or something like that. Then it's like, oh, okay. But he put it on and it was just like, all right, you guys go get them.
Yeah.
Like, I was
Yeah,
like,
he
wait,
just
what?
like
I was
got a bunch
thinking-
of random men and was like, okay, attack, and I'm gonna stand here and
Yeah,
do
I
it.
thought that something was gonna happen. Like I said, I don't like superhero movies, so when he did that, I thought that when he was like going to the booby trap, whatever, I thought something was gonna happen, like from him, and nothing. Like it was nothing.
Nothing. It was just
Yeah.
like she had the ring or whatever that had the bomb on it.
Yeah,
and then
that
all
was
of a
it.
sudden-
I also
was-
thought the hyena was going. Yeah, that was where it just kind of ended like that.
Yeah,
I thought the hyena also was going to come back in. I thought Bruce was going to come in and save the day at some point,
yeah,
but like he didn't.
No.
And it was kind of wait, why did you even incorporate the hyena then?
I
Like
know.
for
yeah.
like,
If
it
he
was
wasn't
kinda
gonna have
pointless.
any part in it,
Yeah, because he survived, right?
He survived, so
Yeah.
I just assumed like, oh, he's gonna. Like, I literally wrote down like, oh, he's gonna survive, and then like right at the last minute when they need something, like I thought instead of like him blowing up, Bruce was gonna come out somewhere and like just chomp his head off or something. But it's like
Yeah.
And that's another example of a disconnect. Like,
Yeah.
there was something that happened and no connection.
no connection. Like
Yeah.
Bruce is just there. Like it's just like, oh,
Yeah.
nope,
Yeah.
just a pet
It-
that
it was-
leaves and then
I
whatever.
think it was just for like that whole audience of like going through a breakup, though. You know, like how you would purchase and do random stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like that was literally all it was for,
Yeah.
and that was it.
I was
Like,
saying you
it
all
had
might
no
be
other
able to like
purpose.
Yeah.
relate with that better than I can.
It wasn't
Yeah.
a coincidence. Because he's always been single. ladies.
He's single, ladies.
Yeah, he's single.
The other hand, though, that's
Right.
Yeah, like, it was not a coincidence that it came out right before Valentine's Day. Like, that
No,
was not
no,
coincidental.
not at
so,
all.
yeah,
Not
I
at
can
all.
see that.
I think the funniest part that wasn't necessarily meant to be funny was when so the guy who like was housing her
Mhm.
at the like Asian food spot,
Yep.
when he sold her out
Dips
for like
out,
it
yeah.
was like for like a slightly, he was like, yeah, it's like a little bit nicer. It's like, yo, you sold someone out who you thought was like your family for
Yeah.
a slightly nicer Asian food spot. Like like how trash is that? But like it wasn't even meant to be funny, but I just was like, yo, this guy
Yeah.
sold her out for like, again, it wasn't even like it was like, hey, they gave me like a ton. It was like, hey, they gave me like a good amount of money, and it's like I can get a little, like I think he said, he didn't say slightly bigger, but like it was like a little bit nicer.
Yeah.
Like, bro, you didn't even get a penthouse. Like, you literally just went from like, hey, I went from like a 400 square foot apartment to a 500 square foot apartment.
Yeah.
And that was worth me giving up someone who I looked at as a daughter. Like,
Yeah.
dang.
Yeah.
So that cracked me up. Favorite, I was about to say favorite character, but I think we all agree.
Canary.
Canary.
Mhm.
Oh
easy.
yeah.
But I
Hands
will
down.
say, so her, like, defining moment,
Yeah.
if you, as you will, like, her singing, and
Yeah.
then that was not enough for me. Like,
No, why
it
did they
was
not
so,
have-
It was so short.
It was
Yeah.
so-
Right? Like,
I forgot she had that. Here's the thing is, I like Black Canary, like even like in other like adaptations and shows or comics.
yeah.
I forgot that she had powers. Like, I mean, obviously I knew she had powers.
Mhm.
And then by the end of the movie, I was like, oh shoot, I forgot this was Black Canary because she
Yes.
didn't use literally her
Her
main
voice,
power.
yeah.
So
Right.
and it was so that was super frustrating. And I'm like, oh, that's right. Like she actually does have like this supersonic voice. So that was frustrating. I do like the Huntress. But then like
I did not
feel
like her. I'm sorry, I didn't like her.
You did?
I didn't like her. I'm sorry, I didn't like her. She honestly, like, she was kind of thrown in, and she was so awkward that it made me feel so uncomfortable.
She did
I
feel
thought-
thrown. She and
Yeah.
again with this movie, the way they did it, like
Yeah.
it did feel like it was kind of like
like the story, her story of why she was who she was so like quick and short. Like, oh, quick, let me tell you about her really fast. Like,
yeah.
it didn't make me feel anything for that character. So like when she was doing all this stuff, I'm like, sure, she's kind of cool. She like shoots people with stuff, but it didn't do anything for me.
Yeah.
I wasn't invested.
Yeah, I get it. I get
Yeah.
it from both sides. I liked her because she was kind of relatable. Like, she didn't have, like,
She had a
these...
lot of black. on.
Yeah.
Yeah, right, that's all.
A lot of black.
And she was, like, she was awkward.
Yeah.
And like you said. But
Yeah.
she did it in a way that, I don't know, it was kind of appealing because it was... She didn't have, like, these quick, like, snapbacks. She
Yeah.
was just, like... I just want revenge, and then didn't have, like, the delivery, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was what she was missing, but I think
Yeah.
they did that on purpose
Yeah.
to, like, kind of show, like, I don't know, I guess different sides.
Yeah.
Or,
I could see that, but like for
growing
me,
up not social.
if I'm gonna see this movie and it's not my first choice, I want to be invested in the characters and like be like.
I totally get why you didn't like her.
Oh, yeah, that's
for some
fair.
reason, I just did.
Yeah, I think I thought she was really pretty.
Yeah.
So that I thought she was someone else
There he
too.
goes again.
Right?
I
I
know.
know. Right?
Stop
No.
it, Todd. Stop saying
And
that.
I thought she was somebody else.
Don't
I
call
thought-
us ugly.
Yeah.
I already did that.
Right?
Oh yeah, in the beginning.
It's all love. It's all love. She. I thought she was a different actress. Actually, I thought she was. I don't know if you all watched 90210 ever.
The old one or the
new one?
Yes.
I thought she was Silver,
She does look a little
Oh,
bit like
This is
Silver.
Silver for a while.
Now that you say
and
that.
I looked her up, and I loved Silver. I loved
Yeah,
Silver.
too.
in 90210.
She's so pretty.
So I thought she was Silver for a little while, and I was like, wait, it's not her, but that's why I loved her. So I was associating her with Silver.
Yeah.
And I was like, so then when I found out it wasn't her, I was like, oh.
As soon
like,
as you
Silver.
said 90210, I was like,
I
Oh,
know
it's
exactly.
Silver.
Yeah, I know exactly what he was talking
It's
about.
just,
Yeah.
I love 90210. And like I said, I love Silver in the show. She would be annoying sometimes, but any show like that, they're gonna annoy you at points.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that I definitely thought that was her, but it isn't. I looked it up. I was kind of disappointed, but she's still cool. I was about to ask about. There was one other point I wanted to make about. Roman Sionis, his like henchman.
Oh yeah.
He was like way too old to be a henchman.
Yeah.
Like he was like
Yeah.
a dumb henchman. I was like,
Yeah.
you thought he was gonna be like some like 16-year-old like kid that he pulled off the street. Like, hey, you're too dumb. You're gonna follow me anyway.
Yeah.
But this dude was like 50 years old. I'm
Yeah.
like, yo.
I know, it was weird.
Yeah,
it was
Like,
super weird.
white hair.
Yeah,
Like,
it
what's
was-
going on?
It
Yeah.
was weird. And do you all watch Mindy Project? Have you ever watched Mindy
Yes,
Project?
I
So
watched
yeah,
it.
it says immediately who I thought of, like, because he's Doctor. What is his, I don't know, I can't remember his name in the Mindy Project. But he's a
He
love
sucks.
interest in that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
sucks. He did suck.
Probably should
Yeah.
look for another career.
Right.
Right. So yeah, between those two, I'm like, man, I couldn't look past anything other than the Mindy Project, you know.
Yeah.
So that was rough for me. But yeah, no, I mean, all in all, it was
It wasn't as bad as I thought it would be.
same.
Yeah,
It
that's
wasn't
my
as
rating.
bad. It got really bad
Yeah.
at the end. I feel like at the end, here's what happened. So I go in, I'm not expecting a lot. It starts off, I'm like, oh, this is gonna be like, okay, this is gonna be really cheesy. So I'm like, okay. So I now I brought my expectations down. Now I'm just trying to enjoy the movie. Now I'm just like, all right, I'm just gonna enjoy how wacky it is.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm like, okay, we're good. Okay, all right, decent action. Okay, like jokes aren't funny, but whatever. I was expecting that. And then it was about to be the end, and I was like, okay, not too horrible. And then like the last, like right after like they killed Roman, and then just like the whole like her breaking off, getting the car, and like her whole like monologue at the end was just so cheesy to me. And I was just like, all right, I'm out. Like this
Yeah.
is you guys.
I didn't even like as it was like ending, I was walking out of the theater.
Mhm.
Like I swear to God, I was walking down the stairs. I'm like, I have no, like, I don't even care if like there were
Right.
any scenes. You know how during like the credits they'll have like
Yes.
flashbacks.
I
and
Where
stuff.
there, I let
Yeah,
you.
as soon
People were
as
sitting
over.
down and waiting. I was like, I don't really care what
Yeah,
happens
I don't
next.
care.
Yeah,
Honestly,
I'm with
I
you
did
guys.
not care. I was like, I just want to leave. I'm like, this is
And
not.
I always have to pee at the end of the movie. Like, I always just gotta get out of there.
Katie's always got to add in her 2 cents. All
I
right,
do like
Katie.
a gallon a day, okay? I gotta go.
Right, yeah.
Cutting season.
Cutting season.
Season.
What? But yeah, it was rough. What were you gonna say?
I just like one more thing to add. I feel like they tried to like tie that ending scene in. Like they tried to like copy Avengers where they went and
Yes.
got like shawarma after
Yeah,
like the
yes,
epic
that is-
battle.
I didn't even think about that. Yeah,
And it was just like it was a miss.
Yeah.
It
It
was a
wasn't
miss.
the same.
it was
Yeah.
rough.
Yeah.
Tacos.
I mean, tacos are better than shawarma.
I know, but like
it wasn't fitting for the villain.
yeah, it just like
it wasn't
Yeah.
the same.
What
I just didn't go to like a nice place or something. You know what I mean? Like dress all fancy.
it didn't fit. There was so many things. I think the best way to put this movie, actually, now that we've like talked through it, is that it just was a lot of things that were out of place.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like a
And
hodgepodge.
It was, and I
Mhm.
think that they thought they were doing it intentionally, and it was just going to be like, hey, this is just going to be a crazy film. We're going to put a bunch of random stuff, and everyone's going to like it because like that's what Deadpool did. It's like, no, Deadpool was intentional about what it did, and the character was random, but the story wasn't. Like
Yeah.
Deadpool's random, Deadpool's unpredictable, but he was funny, and it didn't. And oh yeah, you gotta get out of here. We gotta peace out.
Hey guys,
Yes,
sorry about you. We have our next guest here.
Got it. Okay, we're shutting down. All right, thanks, man. All right, we're shutting
We
down.
got kicked out. We
We're
got
getting
kicked
kicked out.
out.
I guess we're not as important as I thought we were.
Right? I know we're getting kicked out. But yeah, no, I thought it was kind of cheesy.
Yeah.
Quickly though, what would you rate on a scale of 1 to 10?
I would do I'm gonna do a 7 and be
Ooh,
generous.
that's nice. That's very
yeah,
nice.
that is nice. I'm surprised.
Britt, what are you giving it?
3. I'm sorry. I don't
I
like
gave
those
it a
movies.
4.4.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
wouldn't.
yeah.
I don't. I'm not gonna give it any.
I get it.
You know, it's less. There's a lot more bad points than there are good points. So
That's
I'm
fair.
like,
Very fair.
It got a decent score on Rotten Tomatoes too. I don't know if you guys looked. It
No,
got
I
like
didn't.
78% or
Oh.
something. I
Got
was
it.
surprised.
yeah.
I didn't think it was very good, but
78. Wow, that's pretty high.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Can
we are
you
being
stand
kicked
in front
out.
with her sweater?
Yeah, so yeah,
I got it like a. You could have got like a whole like 90% if Katie were just standing in front of the
Right?
theater.
That'd be even lower
And
rating.
pigtails.
Oh my goodness. But yes, so we got kicked out, so we got to peace out. But that was the end
First
anyway.
time
Really.
I closed
Yeah.
I was gonna
that
say
door.
that
That
movie
was
I'm
it.
looking forward to was Wonder Woman 2.
Yes.
So yeah, I'm pumped to
Same.
see that actually. But until next week, thank you all for coming up here.
Yeah.
Kinda. Peace out.
Oh.